Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to the Amazing Real Film Nerds Podcast, episode number 275. Jurassic World, the one that should not have been made. Mysterious Mike Talent, how are you, kind sir? Looking like Anderson Cooper over there. A drunk Anderson Cooper.
I'm doing good. Just because my glasses are crooked doesn't mean I'm drunk.
Can I call you, hold on. So it's AC360. What would we call Mysterious Mike Talent? MMT 420?
Sure.
All right. It's your circle of confusion. All right, Mike. So how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm sure you're about to throw some shade on Jurassic Park Dominion.
You mean it should
Jurassic
it
World?
should be Jurassic
Dominion.
World Domination. But yeah, I'm going to throw a lot of shade because this movie was hot garbage. Not garbage, hot garbage. It was smelly. It was steamy. It never should have been made. I hated this movie. Mike, let's get into it. Go ahead. Give us the breakdown for Jurassic World Dominion.
All right, Matt. Jurassic World Dominion was directed by Colin Trevorrow. And this movie was written by Emily Carmichael, Colin Trevorrow, Derek Connolly, and based on characters created by Michael Crichton. The cast of this movie, it's starring Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Laura Dern, Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, DeWanda Weiss, and B.D. Wong. And 4 years after the destruction of Al Nublar, dinosaurs now live and hunt alongside humans all over the world. This fragile balance will reshape the future and determine once and for all whether human beings are to remain the apex predators on the planet they now share with history's most fearsome creatures in a new era.
That's the worst description ever because that is not what this movie is about. If that's what the movie was about, it would have been wonderful. It was not. We got 5 minutes in the beginning of the goddamn movie of what I wanted to see for the entire movie, and I was disappointed. It's like they remade Jurassic Park. I mean, come on. I don't want to get into the spoilers yet, but tell me I'm wrong, AC.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of like they remade Jurassic Park, but it wasn't very good. Like, yeah, to me, this movie was just okay. It was kind of nice to see some of the older characters and like all of that in there, but yeah, like this wasn't. It really wasn't scary. It didn't have any of that at all, really. I mean, I guess there's some parts, but I don't know.
Dude, there literally was no reason to have the original characters in it whatsoever.
Well, to get people to the theater.
Okay, fine. And Ian Malcolm was the best. And, you know, you'll hear about it at the end of the podcast with my radio interview, but I wonder if Jeff Goldblum had to have back surgery after this. Because he had to carry the weight of the whole film.
Dude, that's great. That's really good, man. I saw where you were going with that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was just kind of a all right story. I mean, not even really all right. It was just, they were just trying to get some money.
No, dude, the story was fucking horrible. So the first 5 minutes of the film, you get to see what the whole film should have been. Like dinosaurs doing crazy ass shit in the real world.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like the couple that was getting married and they released the doves and a pterodactyl comes and fucking eats both of them. I wanted an entire movie of that. That would have been just awesome. And like I talked about it last week, I really wanted this to be like a horror movie, like the dinosaurs just going and attacking like normal people. Like, okay, great. It probably wouldn't have been good to do now, but like a T-Rex going and like destroying like an elementary school. I mean, that's horrifying. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why you went to the elementary school, but yeah, man. Right. Yeah. Like just having more chaos. And I mean, they did show some stuff and then, I was talking with Mags. Mags got to see this. We saw it separately, but she got to see it. And the whole locust thing, really? Like, that's all we could come up with?
Spoilers, Mike. Good God, Mike. Spoilers. But,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So do you want to, why I went to elementary school, like right off the bat, or just school in general? Because people
Why is
don't
that?
go anywhere else. Malls are empty. Walmart's empty. Target's empty. We got to have, like, them eating, like, a large amount of people. Not like a couple, like a large amount. So what else is going on? What else do people do? Go to Starbucks?
Sporting events
Okay.
and concerts.
All right. We'll have the T-Rex show up at a Rammstein concert, and Rammstein will just keep playing.
They would.
You know, they would have fucking pet dinosaurs on the stage is what they would do. It'd be awesome. It'd be the tits. Bring them out, and they'd have like a dinosaur with like a flamethrower on his back, and he'd like they'd hit a button, and he'd shoot flames out and all over the crowd. Oh, dude, this is awesome. I need to talk to Rammstein. I got their next tour.
All right, Matt. I think that would be quite entertaining, interesting. I guess a lot better than this movie was. I mean, so I still kind of had a little bit of fun. Like, I don't think I hated it as much as you, but it's not that great. It's definitely a cash grab.
I think Steven Spielberg should take his Amblin Entertainment off the front of this movie.
Wow, those are pretty harsh words, man. I mean, but I can't blame the guy. These movies keep making a bunch of money, so why not be a producer of it?
Why not just go in and write it and direct it like the first one and have it be a good fucking film?
Well, he's got other projects going on, Matt.
Like what?
I don't know. He's got something. I'm sure he's always doing something.
Ready Player 2?
No, we already had Ready Player 1. There can't be a second player, Matt. What kind of game is this?
Online?
Oh, that'd be Ready Player 16? Or I don't know. How many people are in shooting games now? Like, is it still like 16, 32?
You can do like 32, and I think Battlefield is up to 64, but you got to have, that their gigabits internets.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's a lot of data coming at your line. That's got to be fast. It's got to be fast. You got to get to that server fast.
Yeah, I was talking about it the other day, and no one believes me that you and I used to play first-person shooters on dial-up back when we were 12.
Yeah, dude, we did.
I'm like, we've been playing fucking online video games for decades, and one of the reasons why I know how to type, you still don't know how to spell, but one of the reasons why I know how to type so fast is because to talk trash back then, you had to type.
Yeah, that's true. You did have there was no voice. We were lucky just to have the multiplayer part.
Yeah, dude. So we'd have to type as fast as we could and then kill someone, or vice versa, or kill someone and then type the trash. Something about their mom. It's always about someone's mom. I don't know. You don't play video games much anymore, but Mike, I don't even plug in my headset when I play because all it is 12-year-olds talking about my mom, and I'm like, you realize my mom is like 1 foot in the grave? That's just cruel. Why are you going to say that about my mom?
Yeah, it's I did play occasionally with some people on a first-person shooter, I don't know, a little while back. I mean, probably a while back now. And yeah, man, I just had to mute like most of the players. I was like, this is dumb. Like, I just want to go and shoot some people. And they're all just talking trash the whole time. It's very annoying.
And they're all high-pitched voices, and it's just ridiculous. When was the last time you fired up your Xbox? We had a different president, didn't we?
That was a good one, Matt. I think it was no, dude. I did fire it up after current president was elected. Some point, got the updates and meant to play, and then didn't get to play.
We need to play, man. That would be fun. That's what we should do. We should start like a real film nerds like game night. Like everybody jump in and play something random, like some really old like first person shooter or something.
Yeah, all the days, Matt, that we just went and played Quake. Good times.
Dude, I still got it. I bought it on Steam. You can get it for like $3 on Steam. If you get real lucky, you can get like the entire series for like 10.
That's cool, man. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. The Quake was a wonderful game.
Okay, so we should probably talk about the movie some more. Unless you want to do your thing, Mike, so that we can spoil it. Although you already spoiled it by talking about the dinosaur movie that's not about dinosaurs.
All right. I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just say, Matt, that this movie was okay. The theater, I went to it on a Thursday night, and it wasn't super packed. It was okay, but I don't know, man. I feel like Thursday night movies, I like going to those. I mean, it's kind of funny now too, because Thursday used to be like Thursday night, and now it's pretty much just Thursday. You can kind of go to a movie anytime you want on Thursday.
Here it's like the earliest is like 4 or 5 still, but yeah. So I converted you to going on Thursdays, Mike, because I went and saw this movie on a Thursday night, and my theater was practically empty. I think there was 5 people in there.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. It was just, I wanted it to be better, and it wasn't, and there are still some, funny parts and some interesting parts with dinosaurs, but overall, this was not your horror movie, Matt, and this was definitely not Jurassic Park.
I had high hopes. And I didn't set the bar super high just because the other 2 before this were not great. I'd say the original Jurassic World was standable. Out of the new trilogy, it was the one that was the best by far. It's still not a great film, but I wouldn't mind watching it again. But these last 2 have been just trash. They just have. They've been really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the last 2 haven't been too great. I remember was the last one with the volcano, right?
No, that was the first one.
The first one had the volcano?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it was the first
matter.
one.
I thought it was the second one. That's okay.
Oh, hell.
Doesn't matter.
Now you're having me second guess myself. I'm pretty sure it's the first one.
Okay. Well, it's fine, Matt. Let me ask you, Matt, important question of what are you drinking this morning, evening, or afternoon to wash away the pain of Jurassic World Dominion? 2 hours and 26 minutes with about 27 minutes of trailers in my theater.
We discussed it earlier about how expensive brews are becoming when we were off the air. So I am sticking with the beer that I can afford. It is still $9.99 for a 12-pack. The Champagne of beers, Miller High Life.
Nice, Matt. In the theme of value, we ended up getting a buy one get one of Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy, which is like it's like half beer and half lemonade. It is very refreshing.
I'm disappointed. That's still a very well-known brand. I thought you were going to hit me with like a Busch Light or maybe a Keystone. I am very disappointed, Mike.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry.
Okay, so to continue on with the disappointment, Mike, what is today's dad joke?
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand, though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh, though. Dad jokes.
All right, Matt. Why did the painting go to jail?
Because it hung itself?
It was framed.
Oh,
man.
Do you mark these in the book so you know which ones you use, or did you just, Russian roulette it and just flip a page and pick one?
A Russian roulette it, man.
That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure that's why we got 2 of the same in that one time. So,
yeah, that could happen.
So, all right, Mike, let me ask my question, and then we have an exciting thing to do. I don't know if we should do it right after. Maybe we'll do it towards the end of the pod. We'll do it towards the end of the pod because we normally do it in the beginning or in the middle. We never do it towards the end, so we'll do it towards the end. Well, anyways, Mike, how does this absolutely wonderful, wonderful film, Jurassic World Dominion, relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Well, man, I'm taking the easy out on this one. I'm using Chris Pratt, who is Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, Volume 1, Volume 2, Avengers, Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, and I don't know, is Volume 3... Do they have a date for Volume 3? That's still coming, I think.
Yeah, it's still coming, and it's a lot of the actors / possible characters' last film. So we'll see how that goes, because I don't know what's going on. There's some drama going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe world, especially with men. I guess they're just not woke enough or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Well, Drax is done. This is his last film. Guardians 3. And I don't think it's because he said it's going to be his last film.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. So until they actually truly confirm it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or who knows? Maybe he did something crazy, showed up to the set with a Miller High Life or something, and he's like, "No, you're trash. Get out of here."
Yeah, or maybe he tweeted something 10 years ago and he got fired.
25 years ago, yeah. Back when Twitter first started.
I don't think Twitter's not 25 years old.
I know, I'm just messing with you, dude. It was
Okay,
MySpace.
I was like, dude, no way.
It was MySpace back then, and you loved MySpace.
I did.
God, I saw this meme going around. Now I sound like a millennial. We technically are, but yeah, I saw this meme going around, right? Dude, that shirt is older than my nephew's. Holy crap, I just realized what shirt that was.
Yeah, for the listeners at home, I'm wearing a Megadeth t-shirt.
We got that at the concert on New Year's Eve that we went to with my older sister.
Yeah, was it 98 or 99?
I think it was 98. I'm not 100% sure though, but I know she had to drive us, so I think it was probably 98.
Yeah, I don't know if it has the year on it, but yeah, dude, 98.
Well, if it did, it's long gone. I mean, I can barely tell what that shirt is until I look now. Yeah, I know now I can see it. It's faded as hell.
Yeah, dude, it's had a couple days, but it's still doing good.
But anyway, so I saw this meme, and it had someone asking, why doesn't Facebook put your favorite song on your page so when you log into Facebook and someone goes to your profile page, they hear your favorite song too? And someone put out, they're like, great, we have finally hit the capstone where we have the generations that don't even remember what MySpace was.
That is funny. And I think it's absolutely true, man. It's, a lot of times when they are remaking these movies, whether it's Friday the 13th or whatever, I don't think other people realize it's a remake. It's just kind of weird, when we get to the point where everything's being redone or there's a cover of a song of a band and you're like, oh yeah, that's blah, blah, blah. And they're like, who? And then it makes you sad.
Right. Do you know what makes me even more sad? Is the stuff that we would go to that we were shunned and yelled at about how horrible it was and how heavy it was and stuff. And they're using it for fucking car commercials. That's the shit that drives me insane.
Who's on the car commercial that's super heavy?
There's been not super heavy, but I mean, Nirvana. They've used Nirvana for car commercials.
Oh yeah, they have.
There's been some Jane's Addiction on car commercials. Maybe there was some Metallica, but they use Metallica everywhere, so you can't really use Metallica. But there's several heavier bands that they use for commercials now, and it's just oh, are you kidding me? Great. And Kim Kardashian wears metal t-shirts all the time, even though she doesn't listen to metal.
What? She
Oh,
does?
yeah. And it might not be Kim. It's one of them Kardashians. The youngest one. What the hell is the youngest one?
I don't even
Chloe?
know. I have no clue about any of that.
I think it's Chloe. Yeah. Who was that? It was the lead singer of Slipknot or Korn. I think it might have been Jonathan Davis. Someone called her out on it. She was wearing like an AC/DC shirt, and they're like, "Do you even know who the hell AC/DC is?" And she's like, "No, I just like the shirt."
Nice.
Ugh, it's fucking ridiculous. All right, Mike, we need to get back on topic. We can spoil it now. Jurassic World Dominion: Attack of the Locusts.
Yeah, dude. That it was like Mags and I were talking about it, man. Like you couldn't come up with anything other than that, really,
Dude, they had it handed to them on a plate. How much fun they could have had with this, and they come up with locusts eating crops. Now, yes, that really would be a consideration, especially when it comes to genetic engineering and modifying and all that crap. But you have all the dinosaurs loose on planet Earth, running around like how it used to be, and you don't do anything with it? That's my biggest upset about this film. It's such a waste.
Yeah. And then I mean, I also thought it was kind of dumb with the like the double kidnapping, like with the kidnapping of the raptor and the girl, the little clone girl.
Clone girl, yeah.
Yeah. Lockwood. What's her name? Maisie.
Why would dinosaurs be in the snow though? Like they kept showing like dinosaurs in the snow. I'm like, they would never be in the snow. They're cold-blooded.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense.
Like, why would a velociraptor be in snow? It wouldn't want to be in snow. It would be frozen solid.
I think it was just for the trailer so they could cut together a dinosaur in snow. So you were like, what? That doesn't make sense. I need to see this movie.
Honestly, maybe that's why they, had dinosaurs all over the world, because it's Jurassic World. Well, yeah, but they would have been in the warm, temperate places, which, I mean, come on. How awesome would it have been to see, like, a bronchiosaur or whatever, like, traipsing through downtown Phoenix? Or
Dude,
LA.
would have been awesome.
Right. Like, they did the LA thing in Jurassic 2, Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, right? With Ian Malcolm, they had the T-Rex loose in LA, or was that San Diego?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Was that San Diego?
I think it was LA, but I'm not sure. It was one of the California cities, big ones, not San Fran, but it was either San Diego or LA. But they could have done an entire movie of that, and they didn't do it. Honestly, the biggest thing, I had talked about it now a handful of times, this was just a missed opportunity. It really was.
You think some of it was cost driven? I mean, I don't know.
I don't think
Maybe
so at
they
all.
had their... No?
They could
You
have
think
gone
they
and
just...
shot some of this stuff and then just CGI'd and everything, like they did already.
You're right. I mean, it's a CGI movie, but yeah, I don't know, man. It was just...
But think about it. It was Jurassic Park. They get trapped in this area that's cordoned off, and there's snow all around, but there's this one green little canyon full of foliage and stuff. And their plane crashes, and they got to find their way to the main headquarters of this place. That's Jurassic Park, dude.
Yeah, that is Jurassic Park.
It's called Jurassic World. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
I was just disappointed. I don't know. I'm sorry. What did you like? Did you like anything, Mike?
I liked seeing Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler's character kind of back at it again. I kind of like they have something. It's fun to see on screen.
I still don't get that. Like, they had this romantic chemistry in the original trilogy, but I don't think Laura Dern was in any of them, really, was she? She was just in the first one, wasn't she?
think she was just in the first one.
Because she wasn't in the second
Maybe
one. Because that was
she wasn't in. That was just Ian Malcolm.
That was just
right?
Jeff Goldblum in the second one, and then the third one was The Return, and that was oh geez, that was Sam Neill as Alan Grant in the third one, rolling up with what's his face from Fargo.
Yeah. Yep.
And Tia Leone.
Oh yeah, that's who. Yeah, Tia Leone. Yeah.
And so maybe you're right. Maybe they only, because I was gonna be like, well, they had this romantic relationship going, and then nothing comes of it. Makes more sense now though that I think about it. So scratch that. I'll take that out. But yeah, he clearly, they alluded to it in this film that he kept digging, and she went on and had a family and kids and lived her life that she wanted, and he didn't. He was alone and kept digging.
Yeah. So I kind of like that. You know, Ian Malcolm, of course, is awesome. He's just what a great character. I don't know. Mags had a good point too. Like the Dr. Henry Wu, she's on this movie. He was just like wearing this brown like thing, trying to be all like, oh, you know, you got to worry about stuff. But like in the last movie, he was wearing like jet black and he had slicked hair, and it's like, what happened to this character? Like he's just changed like twice. Like it's weird.
I don't know, dude. I cannot recommend people watch this film. I just can't.
You know, I'll tell people to go watch it for the it's a popcorn flick. It's not really of any substance. It's not like the original Jurassic Park. I mean, even the sequels to Jurassic Park weren't that great, the first two. So, really, once Steven Spielberg wasn't doing it, it didn't have the same feel. Plus, he always emphasizes characters and things, and I don't know. Or at least, so, yeah. Yep, Matt. The special effects, they were pretty good.
Yeah, they were solid. I liked them. I mean, they were fine. I didn't like the T-Rex and whatever the hell the bigger T-Rex fighting at the end was. Of course, the T-Rex wins. That was just it was very anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was. It was weird.
One thing I will say that was okay was all the callbacks to the original. There's a lot of callbacks to the original, like all of them around the car that was flipped upside down as the dinosaurs like trying to get them, and they're all running around the car instead of just one person.
Yeah. Fun. Mags was saying that too. It was fun to see the callbacks to the different things.
But South Park would call that member berries. a lot of member berries in this one.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Mike. Well, I guess we can do it since you're not talking anymore. I promised it last week. We have ourselves a giveaway this week, Mike.
All right.
So we have physical Blu-ray copies of The Contractor this time, not just digital codes, but physical Blu-rays. So if you want to be entered into our contest to win a free Blu-ray of The Contractor, go ahead and tell us which movie is better than Jurassic World Dominion. No, that's terrible.
What do you mean, which movies
Which
better?
movies are better out of the 6?
Oh, okay. So, Matt, are you just saying you list any of them and you're good to go?
Yeah, basically just say Jurassic Park and send it to us and we'll put you in the contest. How's that?
All right, there you go. I like it.
I don't know. That was terrible, but we got to have them do something, Mike. We got to have them do something. People got to, well, that's not really thinking either. Just say, yeah, anything other than Jurassic World Dominion is better. It has to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can do that.
All right. So, okay, let me do the business here. So here we go. The Contractor on Blu-ray just dropped. Here's my business. Own The Contractor on Blu-ray today, starring Chris Pine. Pine plays a discharged elite Special Forces sergeant desperate to provide for his family when he takes on a private military forces contract. He uncovers a deep conspiracy, sending him on the run for his life. You can buy the contractor and watch it today. It is rated R, and it's from our friends over at Paramount Pictures. So there you go, Mike. Tell us which Jurassic film is better than Jurassic Park Dominion. Email it to us. Hopefully Paramount Pictures doesn't get upset at us because it's a Universal picture. But hey, this is a podcast. We watch all kinds of movies.
Yeah, we do, man. We watch lots of movies.
And I just gave Paramount Pictures more money because I upgraded my Paramount Plus. So they should be happy about that.
I'm sure they are, Matt. I'm sure they are. They know your IP address. They're watching
I'm
you.
sure they are. Most people would. So, okay, Mike, how many reels do you give this hunk of film?
I'm going to give it 2.5 reels. Like I said, Matt, for some reason, I just kind of liked some of it. So maybe it's just the hints of the first movie, the Jurassic Park, that is why I liked it. So, yeah, I'm going to give it 2.5.
Well, it wasn't complete garbage. I'm not that much lower than you. I give it 2. Honestly, it had so much potential, man, especially with the original, cast of characters in there, along with the new ones. They really could just have some fun. And they just didn't. They went to some random place that randomly has a park that's randomly the same shit as the first one. Instead of an island, it's a canyon. Whoopity-doo-dah. Ugh, it's just so disappointed. But yeah, 2 out of 5. I don't recommend going and watching it.
Yeah, I mean, with the way that the prices and things are going, I would skip this one and wait for something else at the theater. I'm sure this will be streaming on, which one is Universal's platform?
It's a good question. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think aren't the originals on HBO Max right now?
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's a HBO Max deal.
I don't know if it's their platform, but I think that's where they're at right now. Like, you can watch the original 3 plus the first of the new trilogy. I don't know where the second one is, though. Because, I was scrolling around and I ran across them the other day. But, watch any of those instead of this. Just stay home. Save yourself $27 in gas. The half tank it'll take to go to the movie.
Half tank, dude. That's what, a half gallon.
Okay, fine. The half gallon. Right. I meant half gallon, but I said tank instead of gallon. Dang it, Mike. You win again.
Yeah. So I guess with that, man, we're gonna talk about next week is The Northman. It looks fun. We missed it in the theater because some other stuff was coming out. It was the massive weight of unbearable talent. Is that
massive weight of unbearable talent?
Yeah,
I think you got it. I don't know, close enough. The Nicolas Cage movie where Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage.
Right.
It was fun.
So it was fun. So now we're gonna review The Northman this coming week. It is now streaming on one of the streaming services.
Isn't it on the Cock?
Yeah, it's on Peacock.
Yep. So if you want to watch it with us, go watch it on the Peacocks. And then we will return. Don't forget to enter our giveaway, though. Tell us which Jurassic Park movie is better.
You're right. All you have to do is just not say Jurassic World Dominion.
Yeah. If you do, you're immediately disqualified.
Hint. Yeah, hint. All right. Anyway, I guess with that, thanks for listening, everybody. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we'll catch you on the next pod.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now go out and catch a movie.
He's in, the one, the only, thank goodness, Matt Hinshaw from the Real Film Nerds podcast. Good morning, Matt.
Believe me, the one is enough for the world. It's probably too much.
Your mother thinks so.
Yeah. Oh, she agrees. Yes.
Yeah. We'll get her to chime in coming up. How you doing there, Maddie?
Present and accounted for. How are
Very
you?
good. Very
Okay.
good. I'm doing fantastic. I'm anxious to hear what you thought about world domination, Jurassic World domination.
Well, it's Dominion.
Why?
But we've decided that domination is better.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and contact Hollywood.
Right. And
we'll
let them know.
they need to fix the name of their movie.
Right.
But in my opinion, they need to fix a whole hell of a lot more than just the name.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. That's what I've been hearing all along.
Yeah,
Bad.
This movie is not great.
Don't bother.
I would not.
Okay. All right. Tell me why.
Because Jeff Goldblum must have, some serious back injuries after this because he carries the whole movie.
Does he really?
Yeah.
I did hear he did a great job.
Yeah.
Okay, but
He
that's
always
it.
does.
Yes, he's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's mediocre at best. The problem is the story. The story's just ridiculous and stupid and boring, and
Somebody
they're all
said-
over the place. And the thing that kills me the most of it is they had such a great opportunity to make a really interesting, I would say, horror film.
Yeah.
Because the dinosaurs are loose and they are all over the planet.
And they're
like,
dominating.
literally.
They are dominating the world,
They
right?
They are. And there's the first 5 minutes of the film shows what the film should have been.
Gotcha.
The first 5 minutes of the film has the dinosaurs interacting in real life.
Yeah.
So there's this wedding and they're getting married and they release doves and a pterodactyl comes and eats the doves and flies off.
Nice.
Stuff like that
Yeah.
for the whole movie would have been better than what we got.
Geez. Somebody said that it really had nothing to do with the dinosaurs at all.
Yeah, not to spoil it,
Right.
but yeah, it was not really about dinosaurs and it's Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't. If I was Steven Spielberg, I would have pulled my name off of this thing.
Really?
I mean, he didn't do anything other than his company helped produce it,
Mm-hmm.
Amblin. But I mean, it was terrible.
Oh,
I mean, it's the
geez.
worst one out of all. Of
Oh
them.
my gosh. How many reels are you going to give it?
I give it 2.
2 out of 5 reels.
Yeah.
And you're saying don't waste your time.
I
Don't
know.
see it in the theater.
No.
Even if it comes out on demand, don't even bother.
If you're
Obsessed
if you
with
got to
dinosaurs.
if you're gonna pay for it,
Yeah.
I say no.
Okay.
If it's on Paramount Plus or HBO or Netflix or one of those other
Right.
gajillion streaming services, we all have to pay for that. And
Yeah.
it costs more than cable.
Yes.
Then yes, go ahead and watch it there. If you are super into Jurassic Park or super into dinosaurs, but again, you're gonna be disappointed.
Okay. All right. Let's see what your mother thinks about Jurassic World domination
Okay.
coming up
It's
on
domination.
Magic
Done.
99.1.
Decided.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ma Hinshaw on Magic 99.1. How are you?
Oh, I'm peachy.
Peachy. Well, we're happy to chat with you this morning. Your son is in. Would you like to say hello to Matt Hinshaw?
Oh, certainly.
Well, then say hello.
Oh, hello.
Jeez, Ma. Jeez.
Okay, so Matt did not like Jurassic World domination.
Spoilers.
He gave it 2 reels out of 5. What did you think?
I liked it. It wasn't the best Jurassic Park. All the kids who were at the movie loved it. I fell asleep 5 times, short naps,
5 snoozes.
and then one really long nap.
Well, that's why she enjoyed it, because she didn't
She
watch
slept.
the movie.
She got caught up on her
slept.
rest. Yeah.
Mom, was it because you were drinking too much? Is it the
I
margaritas?
don't think I didn't have an icy, I don't think.
That's what she calls margaritas,
Well,
is ices.
sure. I'm going to start doing that. That sounds good to me. So you you thought, well, it's entertaining, but not so much. You fell asleep 5 or 6 times.
I liked, the beginning and sort of toward the middle. was kind of dull. But then, the end part, that was fun. And Jeff Goldblum, I thought his lines were funny, and I liked that part of it,
Yeah.
And I want a baby velociraptor. So cute.
Spoilers.
Me too.
Good Lord, Mom. You're ruining
And the
such a
little
wonderful
kids
film.
were like, oh, look, it's a baby velociraptor.
I would want a baby
was so
raptor
cute.
too. Yes. Tell me, was there any nudity in the movie, Ma?
Not that I noticed, but I had a nap a lot.
There's a whole lot of naked dinosaurs.
Ooh, baby. All right. Okay, so how many
And-
cookies you gonna give it?
Honestly, I'm going to give it 3 because I think it was fun for youngsters and stuff. you know.
Okay, fun for the youngsters. Well, Ma's not far off. Google users, 84% liked the movie.
There were lots of people there.
Yeah.
Full house.
30% on Rotten Tomatoes, so not so great there. And Ma gave it 3, you gave it 2. I won't be seeing it. I've already decided.
Well, you still haven't even seen Top Gun Maverick, so you have no say in anything. How dare you?
Yeah.
No.
I know. Sandra called this morning. She's like, I've seen it twice already. I'm like, you're a show off. But yeah, no, I haven't made it to see Top Gun yet either. Hopefully I will. I'm planning a wedding. My daughter's getting married in a week from Friday, so I've been busy, Ma.
So you could sit in there
yes.
do the thank you cards or the table cards or whatever, the table tents.
While I'm at the theater.
While you're watching Tom Cruise.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Ma Henshaw, thank you so much for chatting with us this morning on what station?
99.1 Magic.
Thank you, sweetie. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Happy wedding.
Thank you. So, Matt, what are you going to review next week?
I don't think it matters because you're not going to be here.
I won't be here, so it doesn't matter what you see.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not picking this week, but I'm pretty sure we're going to watch The Northman.
Okay.
Which came out in the theaters, kind of flew under the radar. I heard it's very, very good.
Okay.
But nobody went and saw it in the theaters. So we got it on, I think it's Peacock or Paramount Plus, one of those.
Right.
We're going to watch it on there.
Okay, Northman. I will see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks or is it like 3
2
weeks?
weeks. Or 2 or 3 weeks. I'll see you back here in 2 or 3. I'll see you back here. I'll look at the date.
You're gonna have to send me
July 4th. Oh, I'll be off that day too. I'll see you in 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks.
So it'll be like a month. So you're going to have to send me the directions to the station because I'll forget by then.
All right. You guys can check out the podcast if you're missing Maddie on the radio. It's called The Real Film Nerds. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.